my goodness, this is so wonderful. I love this show. I love your energy. I love your story. I love your talent. I love you. You're just, everything about you. I just have to say it because I know everybody's feeling this. You are just so stunning in every capacity.
Wow. I didn't expect that. Thank you so much.
It's not just the way you sing, and it's not just the awards you've won and everything else. It's just you exude such strength and such class and such, and we all go through our stuff, and it's just how we respond to it that really gives our lives quality. And you've done that. You've inspired me, and I want to thank you for that. Thank you so much.
That really just touched my heart. That means so much. Thank you for saying that. I didn't see that coming.
Well, just wait for the rest of it, because I have no idea what's going to come. So.
Well, I'm grateful to have you here. So that alone is a blessing. Tell us, how are you feeling? Like,
I've never been this old before.
That's a blessing.
It's great. With first diagnosis, first brain tumor. I had cancer in '97. Obviously, I got through that. And then,
talk about an overcomer.
Yeah, I really just wanted to survive.
Right.
So, and then 2004 was the first brain tumor, and it just ignited my faith. It just was one of those things I told my wife without skipping a beat. She just took my hands and started to pray, and it was the most powerful. I've had a lot of big moments.
Yes.
That was probably the biggest. And then they had to put a hole in my head to take a biopsy of it, and they told me I was born with it, which is really wild. And then 6 years later, it came back, and there was a surgery. It didn't go quite as planned. Turned into 9 surgeries. And then 6 years later, there's a pattern emerging here. I came back again, and this time I just felt like they're giving me a surgical option and a medical option. I was like, all I felt in the back of my head was get strong. That was it. Just get strong. And I had no idea what that meant. And they said, well, what do you want to do, surgery or medical option? I go, I'm going to go home and I'm going to get strong. And they go, what does that look like? And I said, I have no idea. I'm just feeling this. And so I didn't know if it was physical, emotional, intellectual, or spiritual. So I did what I did in high school, because I negotiated my high school diploma. What do? You choose E, all of the above, and at least you'll be a little right. So I've done that, and I went in for the scan, and they said, you're going to get good news. And I go, what is it? And they go, it didn't grow. I was like, okay. Went back again 3 months later, you're going to get good news. What's that? It shrunk 45%. And it was like, I said to the surgeon, I go, can you explain that? And he goes, God. I go, good enough for me.
Yes. I got chills. This is a walking testimony.
And then it shrunk again, and then it grew, and then it grew, and it shrunk, and it grew, and then COVID happened, and I got tired of fighting the medical system. So I just said, you know what? This thing doesn't exist. It's gone. So so when we started talking about it, the 40th anniversary of the Olympic medal and everything that's happened since, it came up, and it just became a story, and I got so much outreach and compassion. It was really wonderful. But it's 8 years ago, and I'm strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a walking testimony. Yeah. And it seemed like you chose faith. You're walking by faith. Yeah.
I've never been stronger in my faith. I've never been stronger emotionally or intellectually. I want to be interested in everything. Yeah. So it's just a way to live. And if any of you guys are going through any of this stuff, I'm telling you, just get strong. That's it. Get strong. And just pour yourselves into everything you can. And the quality of life comes up, and then all the other stuff just sort of fades away. Yeah.
Yes. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I believe that. You speaking.
I'm the most unlikely Olympic gold medalist ever. Like, I know when I came out here, you guys were thinking, I thought he was taller. You were. So, but it's that. It's like, I was sick as a kid, 4 years in and out of hospitals, and then I started skating, and I lost a lot, and I figured out sort of, how to train better, and then I lost my mom to cancer, and it was in that I had to figure out how to do life without her, because I loved her more than anybody on the planet. And I went for a walk, and I just said, I don't have to live without her. I can take her with me wherever I go. Yep. And so what I did was I took her to the ice with me, and it just changed everything. It was like, oh, I'm running late. Honor your mom. Okay, I'm going to be on time. The summer long program run-throughs are tough, especially in altitude. I don't feel like doing it today. Honor your mom. And so I do long program run-throughs. And it changed. The last competition she saw me skate in, I came in 9th at the U.S. Nationals, which is not very good. And so after I lost my mom, she would always say, we're going to go to the Olympics. And it's like, based on what? I'm not very good. And so the year that months after I lost her, and now I'm on the men's podium at the U.S. Nationals, and I was ranked 11th in the world. No, it's crazy. Yeah. And then 2 years later, I'm on the Olympic team in Lake Placid, which was really cool. And then for the next 4 years, starting in October of 80 to the March of 84, I never lost a competition. I did lose my hair, and I'm grateful for that. Because when I look at that mullet and everything that went into that, and the fact that I fit into that costume, because when I'm not wearing it, it's only like that big, But it was a cool time, and we just had the 40th anniversary.
40th anniversary.
In New York, and Brian and Joseph came. And we celebrated it together.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your mom is smiling down on you still, and you still have your strength and your faith. Well, you know what? See, my mama used to tell me, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. So I've been out here trying a lot of different things.
Good.
And I work with Tara Lipinski
love Tara.
on some skating lessons. So I need you to tell me what you think of my form right here.
Well, I think you look a little nervous, and I'm loving the look, though. The style is really strong, and the little blue, whatever that was, I think it was a fish.
Yeah, it was holding me up.
Yeah, I think it was a wise move. I could help you that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's all about keeping your elbows in front of you, engaging your core, and just being athletic, right?
Okay.
So none of this.
None
you
of
go
that?
here, bam.
Because I did fall a couple of times. We just didn't show y'all.
But you know what?
Okay.
I've fallen on the ice 41,600 times. And you know what happens when you get up 41,600 times?
What? You get
Changes everything.
Okay.
Failure doesn't mean a thing anymore.
Okay.
Doesn't mean a thing.
So you just get used to
Just get up.
and try again.
You just get up.
And get up.
You look good.
Okay.
You look good.
I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply it and I'm going to try again and I'm going to try to make you proud.
No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt.
All right. You're doing amazing things. Can you tell us about your foundation?
Yeah, so I lost my mom 47 years ago, and she never had a chance. They gave her every chemo drug that you can imagine. She never had a chance. So when I lost her, I became a fundraiser. And then 20 years after I lost her, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I became more of an activist because I realized it needed to be different. It wasn't right. And the reason I was able to survive was because 2 guys in Indiana were funded and were research scientists and figured out how to treat my cancer. But in that, I started a foundation called CARES, the Cancer Alliance for Research, Education, and Survivorship. And in that, it's amazing that we've been able to fund research. We created a mentorship program called Fourth Angel, where we pair newly diagnosed patients with survivors. We created chemocare.com, and now it's all about research. And our research is all about funding the future of cancer, which it's immunotherapy. Our bodies created the cancer. Let's teach our bodies how to detect and destroy it. So all we fund is immunotherapy, and it's really amazing because on the night of my 40th anniversary, we announced that a research program that's for the same cancer that killed my mom is going into clinical trial.
Wow. Man, I know she's proud.
Man, 47 years later, and 30 minutes from where she grew up. And it didn't cost as much as you think it costs to change the world. I can't tell you how many people end up succumbing to the treatment and not the disease. And that's just the way cancer has been, and people have accepted it. And I just think we're better than that now.
Yes.
We're way better than that.
Who better to hear from than you?
Whoa.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.